Hello, this is going to be a reading for Ariete. That is Aries. Happy birthday, Aries. Un compleanno, Ariete. I want to give you another reading because I love you. And I was supposed to not be on my back, but my freaking cycle and that cleanse put me on my back, Aries. All that shit I was talking. I'm here. Freaking flies. I can't wait. Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be, it's supposed to be real hot this week. I wonder if it's gonna stay hot and I can put my plants outside. See how awesome your season is? How happy it makes me? On second Ariete. What do I have for Aries? Aries, it's been popping already. I'm like, okay. Okay, Aries, I see you. I already knew that. I was trying to just like I already know, Aries. Shit. It goes down. You got higher power and poised. I like how this this higher power has a keyhole right at that third eye. It makes me feel like we're tapped in, Aries, because you rule it. You got the key, or you are the key. You're the vault. Oh, I never noticed that's a face in her dress. Poised. I feel like this makes me feel like chess. Like you've already made your play. So you're just waiting for, orphaned. This came out earlier. I did a reading. It wasn't Aries, but it was a good reading, but I don't know, I might post it. So I have to start my cleanse over. I actually started already. Started last night. So this would be the first day. Which I'm happy because now I feel like my feet are wet. I hope that smoke isn't super. It usually isn't though. It usually looks worse to me than it does on camera. Aries, what you doing? Where we going? Where the party at? Enjoy your season, Ariete. Be safe. Imagine. Okay. Nothing else wants to come out, Aries. Then we got a leg up. I feel like this came out and Imagine came out, though, earlier. But you got a higher power and poise. So again, I feel like you waiting on an answer or something. Imagine. I feel like maybe you should use your third eye to, you're right after Pisces, to think about what it is you want the outcome to be, or it's a leg up. Also, research. Make sure you're ahead of your enemy. I feel like that way you can be poised. I think that this Imagine card here with this higher power, I think you should really tap into that. Maybe you might become like telepathic. It might open up some new gifts. I really feel like that. I feel, even with myself, that's why I really gave myself some time. Even though I didn't want to. I didn't freaking want to, okay? I was so mad. I set up my tarot thing in my bed and everything. So I was like, look. It's cute too. I might do it in there sometimes. We are in Mercury retrograde. That don't mean nothing like, you know, anything has to stop, but I feel like it's giving me what I always say about you, like you guys are carnal. You get things going and then you need a nap. You know, I feel like you need to charge up anyway. Start thinking about like, ooh, and I feel like that too. I feel like you need to, poised is also being aware, being on your A game, and it's listening. And I feel like it's with that third eye too. It's like you might see, I use chess, you might pick up on somebody's moves. You know what I'm saying? With this leg up, I feel like spirit is supporting you, giving you a leg up on something. But you're needing to go into that imaginative state. You could do that all times of the day. You have to go just where it's dark. In a closet. The Bible says that. Go in the closet. Because the closet it's a small area and it's dark. You can close it up and it'll be pitch black. The dark, when you're asleep and when you're imagining, is so important. It's very, very important. Especially if you could do it around 3 or 4 in the morning, between 2 and 4. If you could wake yourself up and it's not like lucid dreaming though. It's just meditating. But you might fall back to sleep, but you're still meditating on what you want, the outcome that you want, your day to day. You know, a lot of times we meditate on what we want the future to be, but we don't meditate day to day. You don't meditate. I learned this from a book called Zero Limits, that Ho'oponopono that I posted when I first started reading. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Oh man, Great Spirit. I love you. I say that to the Great Spirit a lot. And I didn't for the last. I've been kind of like, ugh. But you could be going to the bank, right? And what you want to do is you want to go somewhere dark before you go to the bank. And meditate on going to the bank and the outcome. And just, you know, ask Spirit to be with you while you're at the bank. You know, or just through your day, it's like cleaning the energy before you get there. That's what Hugh Lin called it. And I feel like you could do that or something. And probably even deeper than that. But basically you're cleaning the energy. They even tell you you could get the address, picture of the place, so that you could really, your visualization can get really detailed. The detail is, you know, it's best to get as much detail as you can. And you're cleaning the energy in the bank. So when you go to the bank now, you walk through, everything's good. You might, get what you want. You might get more than what you wanted because you're cleaning the negative energy before you even go. And that's kind of what this is giving me with this key here. Before you go action, Aries, visualize what it is you want the outcome to be. Get a leg up. That's what I think. You're right next to Pisces. So it's got to be a gift of yours. And with you ruling that third eye, I absolutely think that it is. Pisces is a dream world and you're not. You're coming out of that world, busting into the real world. So I would think that you would be able to bring some of that aspect into the 3D. The Magician in the reverse. This is a High Priestess, a society whore, dark, a dark witch, a dark magician. That's why you have to be poised, and that's what this higher power, I feel like this is a freaking war between God and Satan, kind of good and evil. With this higher power, this magician in reverse, clarifying higher power. And look, the 9 of Wands. But this 9 of Wands isn't stressed out. This 9 of Wands is standing its ground like the 9 of Swords, isn't stressed out. This 9 of Swords. Usually the 9 of Swords is stressed out. In bed, it's about nightmares and dreams. This could still be about dreams with imagine, I'm telling you. And then this Pisces, I kept saying Pisces represents the dream state. So this is definitely a witch messing in your dream state. And that's probably another reason why you got to start envisioning your day-to-day so that you could clean the energy, because you got somebody working on you. Shit, I'm going to do that too, Aries. You rule my chart. That's probably why I love your energy so much. There's so much to astrology, and I'm a Sagittarius, yes, and Sagittarius is my sun sign, but Aries rules my chart. And I don't have Aries anywhere in my chart except for in Chiron. Yeah, Aries rules my chart. So basically what that means is we're all like on a hero's journey. And Aries picked me as its champion. So I'm fighting for Aries, basically. I'm its soldier in Aries war. So that's why it's important for you to know these things, because now I know, okay, this is who I work for. You know what I'm saying? And work for is worship. It's like warship. We're in a warship. You got to think about the Egyptians and the boat. It's the duat. We're in a warship. Somebody can't let go of something. So, but yeah, this 9 of Swords is fighting. And that's what I feel like somebody's messing in your dream state. And you need to get some of that black obsidian, them knives, and put some white ash on that shit and cut a witch up. That, that stuff, it penetrates into different realms. And it's toxic, certain things that you have to get that are toxic for these witches. This came out, but I feel like you need to guard yourself. I feel like maybe it's a reason why I said between 2 and 4. Sit up and imagine. You need to, because they're attacking you, but you're not in your head about it. You're fighting in the spiritual realm. And somebody is trying to hold on to something, or somebody's going to have some kind of victory when it comes to something. I don't know what this 4 of Pentacles is. The picture always, I mean, with this, let me have one more. Or should I wait and just clarify? I think I'm going to wait and just clarify, Aries. No, I'll get another one. 7 of Pentacles. Somebody took something and they're trying not to let go of it. Someone's getting away with something. See, this is what the 9 of Swords usually is, but it's the 9 of Pentacles. It's in the reverse. So this is about mastery, somebody's work. And there's only 3 Pentacles left. These 3 that this one's holding up. Somebody that took a lot of somebody's work, but they took 7. He's holding up 3. She got 1, but I mean, he's holding up 3. He's holding 3. And that's the 3 that's in here. And the 7 that got stolen. Damn. And then we have the 8 of Swords in the reverse. So this was, definitely attacks. Somebody is protecting themselves in the spiritual world. Look, and it's about your money. It might be your health. Somebody might be taking your vitality. Aries. The Magician, that's Pisces in this card, but it's also Virgo and Gemini, but also you. The 7 of Swords. Yeah, somebody is definitely stealing. It's in reverse too. I feel like your dream state, you're going to know about this. Something about your dream state and getting caught stealing. Something isn't going to be hidden anymore. Maybe that's what you've been wanting. Yeah, that's these swords they're throwing at you right here in this dream state. I'm telling you, it's crazy how this looks, because she's in the bed, oh, this is nuts. Somebody's attacking you in your dream state. You need to have your butt up at 12, and don't take your ass back to sleep until like 5, until you figure out how to gird yourself in the dream state. And you do that, you gotta practice. You gotta imagine it like a big old kid. You do. You gotta imagine fucking motherfuckers up. Especially, you gotta go within and figure out who it is that you gotta fuck up, and imagine kicking their ass. So when they start messing with you in your dream state, you'll be ready. Somebody messing with you in your dream state, and Spirit's trying to tell you who it is, and it wants you to hold on, because there's something going on. I feel like you're making a lot of progress with something, but the higher power is involved here, and it wants you to be poised for a second. Yeah, somebody, this 2 of Wands here in reverse, somebody doesn't have control. Maybe somebody was trying to have control over your imagination and your third eye. That's what that is. They sure were trying to have control over your dream state. You're trying to intercept your dreams before you're able to bring them down into the reality. Here you have the 4 of Cups in the reverse. This means you see something. You're out in the cold. You're taking a break. You're taking a nap. You see something, Aries. Just everything I've been saying. Everything I've been saying you need to, rest. Look at what he's doing, resting, because there's something, it's in reverse in the cup. And the regular card is God giving him the cup. It's like they want you away from people so that you can see something. You don't gotta stay. It's just you gotta power up anyway. You've been moving, Aries. I swear you have. I already. Well, it's secrets coming out. Somebody's not in control. I feel like this is Aries. I said something about warships. You bringing out the warship? Okay, you got the Page of Wands. That's you. And you got the Nine of Cups. That's wish fulfillment. It's in the upright, but this dude is drinking. I don't want you to overdo something. That's another reason why they want you to rest. Like I told you, the sun is exalted in your chart. You can overdo things and not even realize that you are. So pay attention to that. It's telling you to be poised right now. And I feel like I always say Aries got to stay. It's kind of like a full energy, like a playful energy, even when you're going out for war. Even though you going and you serious, you don't want to get stuck in an evil energy. You got to burn that off because this is you. You want to stay. You want your ideas to stay fresh and stay. You want to keep that leg up. When you start getting too diabolical, this because this imagine is this innocent energy. Spirit is trying to talk to you. I said Aries, I am the champion of Aries, but shit, you're the champion of something. Maybe of Aries. It's Aries season. Maybe Aries rules your chart besides it being your sun sign. And if that's the case, then you're going to have good luck right now. I'm getting wherever Aries is in your chart, I feel like favor is shining down on Aries right now for some reason. Maybe because I feel like the sun is about to be in a Kazemi. It's some going on. You know, the sun is exalted in your chart. So anything good going on with the sun, or the sun is powerful or charged up in any way, is also good for you. I mean, people say it's good for Leo, but the sun is exalted in your sign. That's like, I compare it to just having to be, I compare it to the sun being with Leo is like being at home. You chilling, you at home. It's where you feel comfortable. It's your place. It's your space. But when the sun is, in Aries, it's like got his sunglasses on. It's walking in the club. It's like got his money. It's about to start making it rain. It's like, it's feeling itself. Look, the sun is telling you to, with the Hermit on it. Oh my gosh, Aries. Go within. That's crazy. I was just telling you guys how you could get. It's telling you to Hermit. Go within just for a minute, Aries. Just to get your next instructions in the next play. That's all. Three of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this is what I was just saying. Like, something needs to stay fresh. You don't want to get absorbed in some kind of swordsy, heartbreaking kind of thing. Like, let it rest. Or you don't want to go too far either. You want to stay on the good side of things. You see what I'm saying, Aries? Because everything, there's a line, And you don't want to go too far anyway, because this is the shadow. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. But you got to stay in the valley. You can't go up on the cliffs and shit. You need to make sure you stay in that middle lane. They can't touch you. They can't touch you in that middle lane. I keep telling you guys, Ma'at is the middle. Purple, red, blue, purple. Ma'at is, it's the protective wings of the goddess. That's her picture, her most famous picture. She has her wings out and she's looking to the side and like bent down, and that's because her wings under her arms, she's the shadow of death. Balance is the shadow of death. Disease, death, and balance or harmony they're the shadow of each other. So when you're under her grace, where she is grace, then you're protected from the shadow. You're protected. Though I walk in the shadow of death, you're walking in the shadow of death, and that's why you don't have to fear evil, because thou art with me. So yeah, it's about the goddess. And a lot of people are a lot of things are going to be contingent on how people have treated the divine feminine energy. It's crazy because it's making me think about Whack 100 and Big U again. The whole thing with you just breaks my heart, man. But I've heard a lot of things going around about you and doing, and hoes and pimping and stuff like that. But then when I looked, I know everybody, but I don't follow people. I see like Whack on the podcast or whatever, but I actually saw Whack a video that it was like I don't remember, was it a short or something? But what I liked about it, and I actually watched it, was he was at a gun range, a shooting range, and I love to go to the shooting range. I always I don't post me shooting, but I always talk about that. Women need to know how to shoot. And I noticed what I liked about what I was seeing was that there were girls in the background and they were shooting the big guns, I like that shit. I'm not there yet. I'm gonna get there though, but I like that. And he was like giving them pointers and telling them how to, it was just, it's a different energy, way different than hearing, hey pimping, and then this one is inspiring and cultivating strength within the feminine. And I thought about that the other day, and I really think that is significant because Spirit doesn't give me things to think about, especially with other people, and that's what I got from that. Like, okay, that's why Spirit is with you. You know what I'm saying? Because if we're gonna measure them up, the divine feminine, see, we're in the age of Aquarius. Aquarius is the water bearer, okay? We're in the feminine is the water, especially the black feminine. But all women represent the water. We're all connected to the moon. We all have a cycle. So we're all connected to the water. But the black woman is the source. She is the source. And the white man is the source too, to the masculine energy. Is fire. He's the alpha fire. Black men have water and fire. They're fire too because they're masculine, but they're also water because they're black and they come from us. So it's the same thing for white women. That's what I always try to say. White women and black men are more balanced. That's why they probably... Well, I really do think that black men like white women because, again, they're not with someone that's abused. It's hard for black people to be with each other because we're both abused and we're both, fighting each other. It's got to be somebody that isn't abused in the situation. Even to be able to tell a person that you're acting like an abused person. Like, you don't know if you've been abused all your life. I don't know why I'm talking about that, but yeah. The Knight of Swords is the death card coming in. So yeah, this is, I'm telling you, Scorpio. And that's the dark feminine energy. This is about stealing from the dark, the feminine energy. And I feel like Aries is making that, is been given the green light to make shit stable, to get it going. And that's what's happening. I feel like my big draws, y'all. Love them, they're best. What's the Magician in reverse? Yeah, this is the start of the rebellion or something. The Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords in the reverse. You got that here. And the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So somebody, this is Nine of Swords. So that does go back down to the Nine of Swords. I feel like somebody is not heartbroken anymore. You're not heartbroken. Something didn't work. A business venture or something like that. These people betrayed you, stole from you, and then started sending black magic to you. The Queen of Pentacles, and we have the same, rest card, Aries. I feel like it could be this Queen of Pentacles energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Again, you're needing to rest. There's something coming in. There's something about this. Nurturing, practical, providing financially, a working parent. Something about this rest right now and this imagine. And you using that third eye. What's the Knight? What's the Nine of Swords? Yeah, I definitely think this is in your dream state, because this Four of Swords is also like rest, dream state. A Queen of Pentacles, there's something about it. Or maybe you need to heal or something in your dream state. Maybe you should imagine that. Imagine healing. Imagine the tissues, imagine the muscles, everything when you do that. It's good to get an anatomy book so you know what the inside of your body looks like. You're not confused about something at all. You got that twice. You ain't confused at all, Aries. Whatever it is that you got, you know. You're not confused. So I just don't want you to fucking be like Icarus and burn your, the sun. Look, Strength card. Leo energy. You're strong. I feel like Spirit got you, Aries. But it wants you to take a minute. It's trying to tell you something. This is Leo, Virgo energy. This is having the fortitude, having the The like I said, oh, the death card again. It's in reverse. Something's not ending. I like the strength being here in the upright and the death being in reverse. That's like saying somebody might have avoided death. And, you know, strength is definitely how you avoid death. It's not only is it the way you beat the devil, but it's definitely how you overcome any kind of illness or anything like that. I think this is spiritual, though. Yeah, look at this, because you have the Knight of Swords coming at you. This is people sending you death magic. Look, this group of people. Wow, look, sending you death magic. Like that's like a memorial. And this is the Four of Swords. This, it came out twice, this sleeping card. That's why you need to rest, because somebody's sending you death magic. It's a group of people, a group of men. There's a group of men sending you death magic, Aries. You did something, you came hard, and they want you to rest now because they're sending you death magic. You're gonna get healing. They're gonna nurture you while you're resting. You know what I'm saying? When you're at war, you gotta do that. Because if you keep fighting without resting, it's time to hold back right now. It's time to rest. So you can come back. Look, strength. Yeah, it's time for you to rest so you can build your strength back up. And when you come with that next tower on their ass, you know what I'm saying? You got to sometimes you got, they done. They done with me, now we can come, and you getting the tower set up to fall again. And that's what you got to do too. That's why they want you to imagine shit falling and imagine they want to tell you some stuff so that you could, they helping. They want you to, Aries, they're using you to take down the system, okay? You need to rest. I feel like you're taking down a lot of people right here. Empress. Wow. There's an Empress. There's a Queen of Pentacles in the mix. It's a lot of nurturing feminine energy. I was just saying that. Not only that, the Virgin is in this card. She's a divine feminine energy in the Strength card. You got 3 nurturing energies. They might be protecting you against these baneful. You got some witches and you got some male warlocks sending you something. Trying to keep you from getting something going. That's what it is. So we got a Queen of Cups here in the reverse. So we got a... Yeah, these are... This could be a mother. Judgment. Whoever it is, they're going through judgment. The 9 of Cups again. That's right here. You're getting wish fulfillment, Aries. You're doing something. You're taking somebody down. The spirit got you. I feel like the divine feminine energy has you. It's crazy. It's making me think of Big U. When I met Big U, I had to do a video shoot for, it was the first big video shoot that I was ever going to do, and it was ATL, the movie ATL. And it was on a Sabbath. And I don't work on the Sabbath, but I was being thirsty because this was a big video shoot and I just wanted to be in it. And needless to say, it ended up being a disaster. But Draws was my security that day. And when I tell you, he punked the whole T.I.'s whole security, all his entourage. It was me, Draws, and one, I forgot who else was with Draws that day. It was somebody else from 60s. And Draws had just got out of prison. He was fresh. He was Nation of Islam. When I tell you that man, that one man, the look in his eye, he had spirit with him that day. And I never seen that except for 2 other people in my life, 2 other men in my life. I've seen that. And he was the second, actually, that I ever saw that. The third is someone in Houston. But he punked that whole team over them disrespecting me. And the man was anointed. But I'm saying this because the jinn, right? The women, the Empress is who carries the jinn. And the jinn, the Empress has the jinn, and she gives the right to rule. And that's what this is giving me. It's like the goddess is giving you the right to take this shit down. Like you are being supported by the jinn. And I feel like even that, I'm not saying like it was me, but he was defending feminine energy that day. And let me tell you, that was what opened everything up for Big U. That day that he was defending feminine energy. I promise you, T.I. and him, they met that day and they've been tight ever since. They came in, damn, it was so crazy because they came into the club. Damn, that's crazy, man. That's heartbreaking. This man that defended me, that had this fire in his eyes, I could see God in that man's eyes. I'm not lying. I know he had a jinn in him that day that was ready. And everybody else saw it too. They did not. It was like 30 dudes, I swear. I swear. ATL, T.I., like, come on. T.I. called that night. Who's that? I need him on my team. And I never worked with Draws again. He blew up after that. He sent me Tune. Tune, he never had to do anything, but Tune, I could tell he was going to have a fire too. I could tell. Tune, especially when he was young, Tune was cold. But I don't know how anybody is anymore. But when Draws came into the club in LA, what's the name of the club? The Ace of Diamonds, I think it was. The Ace of something. He looked at me up and down like another stripper. He really did. Like he was a stripper in the club. Looked me up and down. And walked away. This man that, so when I tell you I heard about the pose and stuff and how these raggedy ass women who don't have a soul will ruin your God body, man. They will ruin you. And spirit doesn't like that shit. And I just bring that up because, again, I was talking about how opposed to, man, and I'm talking about the same person now. I don't even have to bring Whack into it, but Whack had them girls in the background, them big guns, man. It's so different. You been stealing from the divine feminine energy, that's your ass. And if you're defending the divine feminine energy, you're going to be blessed because you are under the divine wings and protection of the goddess, which the jinn work for the goddess. So, and they like to jump down. It might have been my gen shit. They like to express themselves through men, but the woman is the healer. Men is too chaotic all the time. You know, there's scriptures that says they only think of evil continually. They don't want to be in that. They like to dance and have fun and joyful and play, and that's why the natives dance and they put on the clowns and the sacred clowns and stuff, because it's about joy. But when it's time to fight, it's time to, you know. And if they find them a champion, which I feel like Aries, you might be their champion. And I feel like any of you or anybody with Aries in your chart, and I'm not even just Aries, just this energy, I feel, Venus is somewhere around Aries too. Aries might be like, hold up, boo, let's work this out or something. I don't know what's going on with Aries. I mean, I know Aries to be very friendly and like really have a lot of male Aries have a lot of female friends because they are very inspiring, and their energy, I mean, I'm telling you, Aries, there's nothing like Aries energy to me. Capricorn got some very strong energy too, but they're very different. But Aries is very, very powerful energy. And I feel like you're the chosen. You're the chosen right now, Aries. I mean, it makes sense. It is your season. I feel like everybody is going to be, I feel like man, you getting it started though. I mean, you're doing your job, and I really feel like you're going to be blessed if you're in this kind of energy. If you are fighting and if you're trying to get something rolling for the positive side of the divine feminine, not these witches, I feel like you're going to be blessed. The High Priestess in the upright. Right here, she's in the reverse. I feel like there is there's so much freaking divine feminine energy in here, in this reading. Shit, are there any masculine cards that came out at all? No. There are no kings out here. The strength card, but that's a beast. I feel like you the beast. You are the beast, Aries. You are bringing judgment. I feel like these negative women, there's these negative women too. And then under here, because they hiding, the men are hiding because they some punks. They're the biggest fucking suckers I ever seen, and all they do is breed punks. All these podcasts and all these freaking reaction videos and the tarot community, all the same. They all the same people running them. The Evans midgets. But anyways, the voodoo, that's all it is voodoo. And in order to get past that, you need to be under the protective wings of the goddess, first and foremost. And you need to be tied into the elders, and not just the elders the ones that have been loyal to the goddess energy. This death energy, it's imbalanced because they've been doing sacrifices. So the people that are supposed to pass and be, it's so imbalanced, is death. That's what I got, Aries. You got wish fulfillment, and that's the Jinn too. The Jinn is the nine of, that's the who gives you the wishes. And I feel like you got all this divine feminine energy here. You got these two negative feminine energies, and you got these dudes hiding behind them in the background trying to do death magic on you. Probably using sex magic and stuff too. Whatever your fight is, your plight, make sure that it's not against this divine feminine energies, the mother, the maiden, the intuitive feminine energies. Look at the Lovers in reverse. I'm telling you, these vampires, that's who you're up against. These vampires, these enslavers, these people that want to own you. Because they little. Remember what I said about envisioning. Enjoy your scene. Enjoy your season, Aries. I love you. Peace.